What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to basketball, and more importantly, welcome back to film breakdowns. It's been a minute. For those of you that have been on the channel for any length of time, you guys know that we had what was a pretty popular series on the channel called the Does He Fit in the NBA series, where we were breaking down all the guys that were coming into the draft. We did some pretty in-depth film analysis on them, and it was pretty popular on the channel overall. And we don't really do a ton of film breakdowns on this channel just because they often get demonetized and things like that, but I don't care either. I've had a bunch of people asking me to do Summer League film breakdowns, so I figure if that's what you guys really want, then we're going to do it. So in each of these videos, I'm going to do like a small test series, maybe 2 or 3 episodes, see how popular it is. But we'll break down 4 different players today: Nikola Topic, Gigi Jackson, Brice Sensabaugh, and Ace Bailey. I'll break down their film from yesterday, and you guys can tell me if you like it. But hey, before we do that, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. I've responded to every single comment to my YouTube channel up to this point, and I intend to keep on doing so. Again, show these videos some love, because I'm guessing they're going to get demonetized, and if we keep giving them love, then I'll keep making them. But yeah, let's get into it. Alrighty, so yeah, let's set a little bit of a precedent before going into this, and I strongly encourage you to watch this. I strongly encourage you to watch and listen to this point of the video, because here's some things that you just need to understand about this. So in this series, my plan is to keep these pretty short, pretty simple. There's not always great ways to watch like in-depth Summer League film, and regardless, Summer League is kinda nothing. It kind of is nothing. It's pretty much just for entertainment. It's a way for guys to get in shape and just to really put jerseys on, and it's more of a networking thing behind the scenes. And Summer League's a thing I used to go to all the time. Great for networking if you want to get into basketball, right? Summer League, in terms of like basketball play, there is nothing. We have no stat, no nothing that says that Summer League play correlates to NBA basketball, and that makes a ton of sense, right? I mean, you look at these games and these teams, it's all just a bunch of guys who don't even have pictures on NBA.com, trying to show their stuff, trying to get new contracts. Everybody's trying to make the team. They hardly practice for this stuff. It's just people rolling the ball out there, and everybody's kind of playing for themselves for the most part. There's not really a bunch of logic to it. You can't even foul out in the games. So please do not watch these videos and think like, oh, X player had an amazing game, they're going to be an amazing NBA player. It's like, okay, cool, yeah, they basically were just playing pickup basketball. It's kind of like whatever. But if they have a bad game, also don't think that their career is over. Do you guys remember Victor Wembanyama's like first Summer League game where he kind of wasn't really doing anything? And everyone was like, oh no, Victor Wembanyama, he's not going to be very good. And it's just like, everybody, can y'all just kindly just shut up? It doesn't matter. Like this doesn't matter. But what we can do with these Summer League games is we can watch players and just be like, okay, let's see how they're moving, kind of just talk about what you should do, shouldn't do in a basketball game, so we can be educational with it. But you shouldn't have the expectation that the right things should happen in these games, and that's really what I want to articulate. I know those of you out there that understand basketball, or at least understand critical thinking, know this already, but I say this for those of you that exist solely on Twitter and think that every single time these guys should go out and score like 30 points in Summer League. It's just not really what it is. Players have bad Summer Leagues, they have good Summer Leagues. I really don't care one way or another. This is just going to be a series where we just break down some highlights. We're just going to watch a couple minutes of each guy, or a couple guys that did well on a previous night. You'll get my two cents on them, and we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, don't expect this to be some high level breakdown of players, and I'm not even trying to tell you to click off the video. This should still be a fun thing for people. I just say it because I've watched a lot of film in my days. I do it professionally, right? I'm a scout and things like that, so I know a lot about basketball, but there's not always a ton to take from these games. So it's going to be fun. We're going to do stuff like that. So without further ado, let's break into the film session of this video. Alrighty, the first of 4 players that we are going to dive into today is Nikola Topic of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Technically a rookie this year. Nikola Topic, for those of you that forgot, was a projected like top 5 pick in last year's draft, and then he got hurt. He tore his ACL. The Thunder picked him with like pick 11, and now he's back. and healthy, and the Thunder have another lottery pick to try to throw into things. We'll see if he actually cracks a rotation spot. He's supposed to be a very jittery, kind of stop and go, big pass first point guard. So we're just going to watch him in this game. It looks like he went 2 for 13 from the field, scored 11 points, got you 5 assists, a couple of turnovers, and a couple of rebounds. But yeah, let's go and watch the highlights of him. Hey y'all, just a little bit of an FYI on this, and I know I'm having a bunch of little interjections in this video, but I'm going to keep the sound off for these videos because I don't know if the NBA is going to claim these Summer League games or not, and by that I mean copyright them. So I'm going to try it without sound and see if that helps at all, and we're going to go from there. But yeah, let's watch some Nikola Topic, and no, there's no better quality for this stuff too. I looked for a bunch of different videos on the internet. If you guys got a better way to watch Summer League film where it's not so blurry, please let me know. Please let me know. But we got Topic coming off the screen here. He's number 44. Look at that floater right there. Look at this gross floater by whoever 42 is right here. We love to see it. But hey, good spacing on the court. Look at this. Look at this. This is pretty nice. Is that AJ Mitchell right there? I can't remember what number AJ Mitchell is. All right. What are we looking for out of Mr. Topic here? Oh, good steal. We love to see that. We love to see it. And again, no correlation to anything, right? But we love the active hands. Who is he trying to pass it to right here? Like, what the hell is that pass? Hate to see that. Good forward pass. Cool. Yay. And that guy gets a foul. Was that Jalen Hood-Schifino? Was that who number 17 was? I think that is Jalen Hood-Schifino. Talk about guys that were, was he a lottery pick and he just didn't work out? I don't know. Alrighty, we actually see somebody trying to run some Spain right here, but instead we give it all over to him. He gives him a nice little body check right here. By the way, I haven't watched any of this film up to this point. I did watch Ace Bailey's. That's the only one that I saw just because it happened the night before and I didn't plan on making this video. But I see a lob coming right here to 31. Throw that shit up. Thank you very much. Cool. It was cool to see like the little body bump there and the chest bump. That's cool. He sees that there's still a wall in front of him. That's good. Again, I wish the quality was a little bit better on these videos, but you get it. Sees he has a wall in front of him. 31 right here does a good job of realizing that the defenders got like their backs to him. When you see the back of the heads, that's something where you want to be cutting towards the hoop. That's awesome. Great to see guys given the space as well. Good. Yay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, let's see that again. Good pass. Awesome. 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 Cool, cool, cool. Gets his hands active. Where are we going? What are these lazy-ass passes, man? Like, what is going on? By the way, I know VJ Edgecombe didn't like playing this game for Philly. He had a great first game or whatever. Clearly, great athlete. All right, give me that steal. I actually wish he would have kind of slowed this ball down a little bit here on this catch. It's a young guy's... how should I say this, attitude. Typically when you get a steal like this, you just want to take off because you've been more athletic than everyone else your whole life. And something like this, you got 3 guys around you like that, you probably just kind of want to back it up more so than anything else. Otherwise, you're going to run into people and lose the basketball. And maybe that did happen there for all we know. These are just the highlights. So we're here. And again, if you guys have better places that I should be like watching this film, let me know. Gets another steal because what the hell was this? Okay, like, that pass in and of itself, I fucking hate that. Like, it's Summer League, man. It is what it is. Like, there's NBA level guys playing with non-NBA level guys, and there's just such a difference in that skill set. It just is what it is. Not to say these guys aren't incredible basketball players. These guys would work just about 99% of the world. It's just the NBA guys, they tend to be a bit better. So that should be a bounce pass 100% of the time. But instead, gets another steal. Very cool for you, Mr. Topic. All right, yep, easy pass. That's such a European way to pass the basketball up for that alley-oop right there, to kind of throw it up with the 2 hands. It's not how we typically do it in America. So shout out to Topic. Here we go. They get another steal. Let's go. We're running. I think AJ Mitchell's 25, isn't he? Yeah. All right, here we go. Ooh, a little whoop-de-doo right there. Interesting. He has such a weird way of moving his body. Like, he just doesn't take, like, long strides. Like, by the way, we don't have much film on Topic at all, so it's cool just to see him on the court. He doesn't move, like, very athletically. He runs kind of like he's he's got to like take a shit, if you know what I'm saying. Like, just kind of watch this. Look at him go. Like, it's not like the most athletic. Like, you don't see him kind of getting down and like being ready to attack. He's kind of reading things as he goes and doesn't have crazy explosiveness or anything. Obviously, dude's still getting into shape. I mean, he hasn't been playing too much as of late. But it's kind of interesting to see the movement, and it was nice that he used the pass fake there because he's thrown a couple alley-oops already. Here we go. How's he going to attack this? So the Spain action doesn't quite come together right here because it's Summer League. He rejects the screen there. We're attacking. Way to use your body. Float it up. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Young guards. Whenever you can get your hips into people like that, we love to see it. It's a good way to seal people off because otherwise they're just going to foul you. You've basically rendered them useless. All right. What are these passes, bro? What is this? Like, look. Whoop. It's like, y'all, these are NBA players. Like, their hands are in the lanes. Is that Hood Shafino again? My goodness. Okay. And again, it doesn't matter that much, but, you know, is what it is. Good dunk, 5'2". Good dunk. Here we go. Give me this basketball. We're running. All right, not quite sure why there wasn't a pass there. Like, this should have just been a pretty easy little putt. Just keep running. I pointed at the screen like you guys can see it. This guy right here, just keep running right here so that we can do a little dump off pass. But, you know, finds 40 right here, gets a little splash. Good stuff. Let's move on to the next guy. Next player we're going to be watching is GG Jackson. I believe GG's a third-year player now. Is he not? Right? Because his first season, his rookie season, was pretty awesome for Memphis, and that was the year where they had all the injuries and the jaw suspension and the injury, so all that whatnot, and we were like, wow, yeah, this guy's looking pretty tight. Last year he was hurt for most of last season. By the time he came back, their rotation was so deep already that he didn't really get a chance. I personally think GG Jackson is an awesome prospect, and I think he has a lot of upside to him. And in this game, he had 27 points, looks like 5 rebounds, no assists in this one, because why not? Dude's just kind of out there, and as a third-year player, you probably expect him to just kind of dominate these guys, and that's what it looked like. Again, it's not a big deal if they don't. It's just pickup basketball for the most part, but let's watch some GG Jackson. This guy's way bigger, stronger, more athletic than everyone else. Like, look at this, like 6'8", 6'9", going to the rim like that. Like, that's a special talent in and of itself. Who else is on the team for these guys? You got Cam Spencer out there. Jalen Wells, who was a starter for the Grizzlies this last year, was a pretty good rookie. And you're not seeing Cedric Coward, who is hurt right now. So they got a couple guys out there coming out there, getting a little jumper up. You guys know I like to break down the jumpers in these videos. When I did player development professionally, my specialty was always jump shooting, so breaking this down, he was leaning a bit forward on this one. His feet aren't quite correct here, but the upper half looks pretty damn good. He looks really confident pulling it. GG Jackson has been a good shooter at points in his career. Set the screen, rolls the correct way. Look at this. From our last series, if you watch the last series in college basketball, nobody knows how to set a damn screen. So look at this. The NBA guy knows how to do it, and look at the benefit it has. So you set the screen. Is that Collier? Did Collier change his number? Was he always 8? I don't think he was 8. Wasn't he like 13 or 11 or something, and now he's wearing 8? I could just be tripping. That might not be Collier, but a small guard like that that's built that big, there's only 2 guys I've seen look like that. It's Isaiah Collier and Shelvin Mack. So notice how we set the screen here, and we roll facing towards the rim so that we can see the ball the whole time and hold people off. And now we got Kyle Filipowski coming over here looking as soft as ever, man. It's annoying to watch this guy play defense in the post, but he's young. We're going to give him a chance. He's young. And so he's just going to bump him a little bit, and damn. Oh my God. I didn't think he'd actually just go dunk it on him. Okay, well, fair enough. Alrighty. There we go. Give me those. I crash harder. Go up. Damn. Yeah, he doesn't need to be here. He doesn't need to be here. Let's chill out. All right, here we go. Catch. Interesting. His arms are a little bit flared out to where he normally likes to be. As always, for shooters, you want your feet 90 degrees opposite of your shooting arm. He's a righty, so or 90 degrees, 45 degrees opposite of the shooting arm. His feet look pretty good here. Doesn't quite jump together, jumps to the side a little bit, so something to watch out for there, whoever his trainers are. That is definitely Isaiah Collier, isn't it, man? Like, this is such an Isaiah Collier thing where he's just like, I'm just gonna sprint at the rim and figure it out as I go. No awareness that there's 4 people around him, and he's like, I'm just gonna go. And GG Jackson says, boy, if you don't give me that shit. That's so bad, man. That's bad. Hey, all the way. Hey, good finish, boy. Good finish. Had Ace Bailey just sitting butt naked in the corner right here because everybody in their mamas knew he was not about to get this ball. He's like, oh shit, is this what it's about to be like playing with Collier this year? Yes, most likely yes. We're rooting for Collier, but my goodness, does that dude turn the ball over and make some bad plays. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, coming off the screen. Collier not guarding a damn soul right now. And it's like, dude, that dude can shoot it. So, nice shot there. Here we go, here we go. Shout out Walter Clayton Jr. right here, a guy that I'm a big fan of. He's a rookie. Give me that stupid shit, boy. Come here, Rook. Rolls the right way, good stuff. Got Cody Williams on here, another former lottery pick. Always great to see all these young guys getting some minutes, get some film on them. Hey, my God. All right, take him out. I think this is going to be one of those instances where we don't see him on the Vegas team. I don't think he needs to be out here, man. It's great that you showed up. We don't need you out here anymore, my boy. It's like, all right, yep. He's not afraid of... Filipowski did not want any of these problems. Cody Williams had no chance staying in front of him. Cool. Again, it's just pickup. There's no defensive schemes really set. These guys are just out here hooping, right? But I'm not saying dude's going to score 25 points a game in the NBA, but yeah. Not needed. Here we go. Throw that shit up again. Ah! Oh, boy. All right, what are we doing now? Ooh, on Ace Bailey. Let's see. Bailey, you got to get a little bit lower, my boy. He is a little bit scared to take this contact from GG right now. Ah, don't jump at it. You're long. Just stay upright. There's no point at jumping at it. No point. He's just going to step right through. Yep, that's a guy that's played in 2 seasons of the NBA versus no seasons right there. There's a big skill gap that happens between those couple years. Oh, give me those. That's mine. Oh, that's right. This was the not quite game winner right here. Oh, shit. Yeah, well, foot on the line, KD style. Sorry, KD. Didn't mean to bring that up. But yeah, that's GG Jackson. Let's move on to talk about a couple of Jazz guys. Brice Sensabaugh has had a couple of good summer league games. Again, great that he gets the opportunity to do so. Dude's out there chucking shots right now, and he is making shots. 9 for 14, 6 for 9 from 3. Brice Sensabaugh, pretty solid offensive NBA player, pretty efficient, a little bit undersized to play the forward spot that he was asked to play last year. I think he's more of a 2, but I don't necessarily trust his athleticism and everything. But he got to the free throw line 14 times. That's some stuff we love to see. Defensively, pretty rough in the NBA these first couple seasons, but yeah, why not continue to try to develop him? He has 37 points in this game. Let's watch some Brice Sensabaugh. We got Ace Bailey here. Sensabaugh's like, all right, let me do what I got to do right here. Like, I've been in the NBA, step back, kind of a slow build up to him. Like he's not going to be a creator at the NBA level, most likely, right? But here he gets to kind of do what he wants, and you forget that all of these guys, probably including any of the centers that you would see, can all do this if given the opportunity. It's just not at an NBA level. So step back, slow kind of release, but gets it up and over. Dude can definitely shoot it. Whoa. What is going on here? What was going on with this inbound pass? These are the things, right? Like in the summer league, they just didn't practice any of this stuff. So like, what are they supposed to do? Who is making this pass right here? I need to know what the idea was here. So Walter Clayton's got this basketball. Good pass. Nice little pass there. That is a pretty jumper right there. Here we go. Catch the basketball. He doesn't even see this dude. Yeah, that form looks pretty solid. He twisted his base a little bit towards the left side, but otherwise pretty damn good. Here comes Ace Bailey coming up the court, doing a bunch of dribble moves that nobody cares about. Here we go. All right. Oh, he's feeling it. Chuck it. He's not really getting high off the ground for his jumper either, is he? So we're getting it up. He's kind of forcing that thing. Like, that's not a comfortable range for him, it doesn't look like. But hey, and one anyway. Nice shot. Kyle Filipowski loves to bring the basketball up the court. He does it all the time, and he was sneakily good at it last season. Here we go. Catch, shoot. Oh, where are you going? Nice. I don't know why is Sensabaugh like sticking his ass out so much when he shoots it. Look what he does. Like, watch. See when he kind of like, his ass is still like kind of hanging out right here. It's kind of interesting. Like, dude, we're not getting full elevation out of this. I need you to jump higher. Little things like that. But hey, held the release and held the follow through. We love to see it. Coming over here. All right, pretty solid pass actually. Nobody guarding whatsoever. Nice. Love to see it. Love to see it, Memphis Grizzlies. Here we go. Come over this screen. There we go. We're going to attack. Nice. Tough jumper. Tough jumper. Cool. Man, I wish we could get better quality on these videos. Please give me your recommendations for things. He's just pulling up now because he's feeling it. Bang! They're the home team. They gotta, right? Here we go. Clayton getting by people. Pretty good pass again, man. Pretty good pass. He recognized the defense coming in on him right away. It's because this guy comes over. He does what he's supposed to do right here. These two right here. Is this GG and Cam Spencer? I can't tell. No, I don't know who 21 is, but that is Cam Spencer. It is Cam Spencer, right? Yeah, what's the other Spencer's name? I can't remember. I'm out of basketball mode right now, but not watching this guy is what it is. Yep. Why jump at him, too? You guys know my take on this. Don't jump at the three-pointers. Rarely any of them are blocked, so just don't do it. Here we go. Coming up the court. Nobody's back on defense. He's gonna... Oh, I liked that. I liked that little move right there. Like, he's been pulling, making so many of them, so you know they're scared a little bit. So he kind of went in for this little, like, hezzy. Like, oh, you better get up on me. I might pull it again. And they have to come up on him. He's able to get by, be strong. That is a nice little finger roll. Good shit. All right, last person, the one that you came for, Ace Bailey. You guys know I was pretty big on Ace coming into things. I said if everybody actualized all their potential, right, I think Ace Bailey would be the best one in this class. I still stand by that, by the way. My opinion hasn't changed since I professionally filled out, like, draft info, like a month ago, if that. In his first game, it was a little bit slow. It's kind of whatever, right? In this game, looks like it was a little bit more productive. 18 points, 7 rebounds, couple of assists, got a couple of offensive rebounds as well, which is cool. I'm very, very excited to play, and I know all the offseason stuff happened, yada, yada, yada. If you still care about that stuff, I think you're just kind of a dummy, if I'm being honest with you. So, oh, look at that, an advertisement. Let's move on. Let's see some Ace Bailey right here. My God, I promise you, there's no better quality than what we have right here. There is no better quality in 2025 to watch basketball. Here we go. Catch, gets right. That, okay, I'm not going to overreact to, like, everything, but just, like, him getting into that shooting form, like, that quickly, like, jumping into that and being in, like, perfect shooting position is such a cool thing. Like, for someone that big, gets it up, nice quick release, nice arc. Dude can shoot the shit out of the basketball, man. That's cool. All right, here we go. The handle was a concern coming in, and it's still going to be a concern, which, look, most prospects aren't perfect, right? I did a whole video breaking down this guy and everything. I think he's really creative, actually, with his ball handling. So once he gets it, like, in lockstep with actual ability, I think it's going to be pretty cool. But there's a lot of these guys that come in not handle ready, so I'm not tripping about it. Here we go. Nice pass to Cody. Good pass. What did Cody Williams do right here? He saw that nobody was guarding him. They're kind of in a zone or something like that. So... this is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people right here. GG. Who we guarding right here, my boy? Who are we guarding? You should have been in the paint right here, but he wasn't. Late rotation. Good pass. Love to see it. All right, here we go. Get out. Filipowski's chucking right now with 14 seconds left on the shot clock for no reason. This is what I'm saying. Everybody's kind of playing for themselves in these games, even the guys that are already on the roster. It's just that summer league, so don't think about it too much. I love that Ace crashes so much, though. That's a great rebound. This shot right here. That's not the shot that we want to take. So right here, what you need to do is you need to take your time. He's a rookie, right? They're feeling a little bit rushed right now. You need to take your time, gather the ball strong, go back up, get them off their feet, see if they're going to jump, go back in. But instead he kind of takes a dribble out, takes a really difficult jumper. It looks pretty though, and it goes in. So shout out Ace for that one. All right, Collier, what's he going to do here? Collier's a willing passer, man. He really is. He makes a lot of sketchy ones, and that pass shouldn't work, but it gets there anyway. Cool, swing that ball. He doesn't even dip the shot right there. Gets it up and in. That's cool. That's cool. This guy should be a really nice jump shooter. Here we go. Collier's running. Here we go. Throw it. Ugh, man. That is a lengthy athletic boy. All right, here we go. Handling the ball to nowhere. And we saw this one already from Sensabaugh. Very cool. All right, coming over. Collier taking a little jump ski, crashing again. I love that when you go for a rebound and you don't just like tap it, you just really go at it and try to grab it with your hands. A lot of people don't end up doing that. He really goes for it and crashes often, which is cool. We noticed that tendency. By the way, there's an ambulance going by. I'm not going to cut the video. Hopefully you guys can't really hear it. A lot of guys don't necessarily think to crash, and in college some guys are told not to, some people aren't. Like I know when I was playing, like some guys were told they were allowed to crash, some people weren't allowed to crash, they had to get back on defense. That's another little aspect of things, but he crashes like all the time, and my god. Yep, that's an athletic guy right there. Give me those. See, that's what he should have done on the first one. Just go right back up. Who's gonna stop you, dog? Nobody. Here we go. Also, number 19, do we know why he's wearing 19? Like, I don't know. It's just kind of a weird number, but whatever. All right, here we go. Crashing again. Goes up. There we go. Give me that basketball. The home crowd loving it. Oh, my God. Here we go. What are we doing? What are we doing? A little in-out dribble to nowhere because, for whatever reason, Filipowski's sitting in, like, the middle of the basketball court right here. Like, what are we doing, dog? Again, they don't have a scheme. They don't have anything to go to. It's just like, he has nowhere to go right now. Shout out Cody Williams for at least spacing the floor. Walter Clayton, beautiful jumper, man. Beautiful jumper. Here we go. Catch. Form looking pretty solid right now. Maybe the feet could be a little bit further apart, but he's got weak legs right now because he's a youngin, so that's okay. But he goes up, jumps together, and because there's a guy here, he kind of flutters a bit at the end, but man, is that jumper pretty, man. Man, is that pretty. And that's pretty much what we got for this one, y'all. Again, kind of just a test video. Watch some Summer League. You can hear my breakdowns on things. If these videos do well, I'll keep pumping them out, even if they get demonetized. I don't really care about money at this point. Is Max Asmus in this? Oh boy, do I got stories about Max Asmus. Good stories. But man, is that dude a bucket. Absolute bucket. So watch out for him. But anyway, no, you guys let me know what you think on this series or whatever. Go subscribe to the channel. I'm not going to do a comment to the video necessarily in this one. I already had a video go out just like a little bit ago. You guys might probably see this closer to dinner time or something like that, so you can watch it during dinner. But yeah, appreciate you guys as always. Show this video some love so we can keep making more of them, or don't, and I'll stop making them. But appreciate y'all as always. We'll talk to you later. Thanks so much. Bye.